I can't be uploading too much videos in the near future if I don't got too much more motivation. I could be making like 5 to 10 videos each and every single day.
Holy shit.
If you like my content, that is. Any truthers want to back up a truther? I'm pretty sure They Lived is a documentary. Definitely is. But I'm like, don't need to be pointing at people in public saying, you are a reptilian. And you are here against the human weights. Ah!
I bet you didn't know that adults can actually adopt other adults. In fact, there's an upcoming show about the unfamiliar world of adult adoption that has the internet going crazy. One example from the show is this married man who had an inappropriate relationship with an adult woman he was previously trying to adopt, and now he's looking to adopt another adult daughter.
Now that sounds more like polygamy, if not the beginning stages of communism, like slavery, owning others. Adults, by the way. Adults! Are they serious? Owning adults that ain't family. What the hell? Being what? And they gonna make a show out of it? They come here thinking that they are us, humans, real humans. They don't got the energies. They even got the pitch black eyes or the saddle around the eyes. And if they don't, they look just like that one guy you just saw. And they look too perfect, like a robot. Yeah. And look at this. They make fake food and stuff. The space commies, they make little fake food. What the hell? Alchemy fake food. Are you serious? So they want to come here and rule over us. They want to bring us down to a lower vibration because they are pissed off that we are what? Will humans are ascending or being better than they ever want us to be. Kid Dunn and his goon squad want to come here. The Cillians, the Pleiadians, of course, and the Dromanins and the Zetas and whatever else ways he mentioned. Want to come here and rule over us humans and stuff. Like we are farm cattle or some shit. Yeah, right. Jeez. Sir, him and what armies, huh? They're brave enough, huh? I come back with a army from heaven. Not all humans, also angels. What's this? Listen to this.
You know what the preferred method of travel for off-world was for these fallen angels, giants, and hybrids, as recorded in ancient history? The same as it is today. Stargates. Stargates are basically a folded space device between multiple points in the universe. We've got Bigfoot coming through stargates. Satan, the fallen angels, and giants knew that God was going to judge them in the earth that they had corrupted. How so? Because the prophet Enoch declared it to be so in the book of Enoch. So they fled to the stars using fallen angel technologies, as in stargates. It was these same ancient fallen angel technologies that we reviewed in the first part of this presentation. Those remnants of the pre-Adamic fallen angel civilizations remain on Earth to this day. Important detail: stargates are doorways between two places in the same dimension. Can be almost any size. Requires a huge amount of energy to operate and keep open. Prior to 1994, stargates could not send communications or data. Cannot change time. In other words, you can't go into a stargate and go back in time. Primary function of stargates are to fold space so that fundamental physics laws are not changed. A portal is a doorway between locations and dimensions. Angels cannot occupy multiple dimensions or locations at one time. Only God can be in two places or multi-dimensions at once. That means omnipresent everywhere. Angels are eternal beings. They don't die. Giants and hybrids are limited to the DNA in their genomes and lineage and are subject to death. We're going to talk, ladies and gentlemen, about UFOs and their relationship to all this stuff going on too. When it comes to UFOs, there are obviously signs in the heavens, the sun, moon, and stars. It's my contention that when those angels fell, they lost certain aspects of their former abilities. They had been able to fly without spaceships. I think they were kind of grounded by God, so to speak. That's why they created the technology, because they now have to use technology where they once had inbred abilities created by the living God.
Yeah, I bet God took their grace away. but yet they come back with armies that they have replicated, manifested, like, we produced them through themselves, spiritually, by the way. Like, literally, having, like, child, and they grow up little souls, but, like, fallen seeds, right? Starred seeds, right? But, they would manifest an army, and they would have that army backstab each other and themselves, like suicided, right? They suicide themselves, right? Like, what? What? Think about that. Think about that for a moment. That is sick. While they be in the background playing this game like a chess game or something like that, acting like they are gods. Like they're trying to do some type of war against the creator god. Are they stupid? Through dimensions and time and space. It's craziness. It's not going to work out. I haven't looked this good in that photo right there for a long time, and you still see imperfections. I just use the light to look even better than I would. It's like, damn, that's the best I ever looked that day. Swears. GMOs and stuff. Woo-wee! No one looking better than that. Not nowadays. Not at my age and not nowadays. And if you do, you're not human. Trust me. You're like clone alien hybrid. You probably was born last year in a tank. Yeah, you think that there won't be tribes, but there are tribes. From towns, cities, states, countries, so on and so forth. Even politics, it's just a tribe. Tribalistic. Literally. It's only if you are a part of the winning side, you only can win. Someone like me ain't supposed to win at all. Let me give you an example with this gaming community right here. Alright, listen to this.
And just like, it's annoying and restrictive for no reason. It's like, oh, remember when strong Pokemon, the wild area were kind of annoying? It's like, wait, I just beat this very high level Pokemon, I'm just not allowed to catch it because Pokemon has its guard up. And I can't, like, use that to snowball or get any kind of advantage. So really, it's just an entire, like, it's a waste. Like, it's just a waste of time.
Why would he want to snowball? Waste of time? Oh, look at it. He defeated that level 30 Pokemon he could not catch because there probably is a limit early on. And he don't even have a second form yet. He didn't evolve one in his Pokemon yet. And he got like a minimum candy that could help him out in a journey. But he doesn't want to do anything. He doesn't want to progress. Now, that's ain't all I was want to talk about, but there is this, like, how would I say, privilege behavior. Like, they think that they are entitled to every single thing. Man, I swears. If that would get you ahead in life, then damn. But when I tried to be a little greedy, but I wasn't, mean to others or anything. But this guy, he's greedy, and he literally calls out the fans, like, over nonsense like stuff. He lumps a few in with all of us, like all the fans of this franchise. Like, what the hell? Let's hear him some more.
For no real rewards or no real benefit to your game.
You just got a candy that can probably get your low Pokemon up a couple of levels. Get a little farther, then you can catch that level 30.
And why have that in the open area game? Why plunk in a level 40 Pokemon if you can just completely ignore it, and then you're actually benefiting from it because you're not wasting your time? So the best move is to not engage with the game. Also, it's like, oh man, but...
That don't make sense. Then how you going to progress? You can't catch a Pokemon, but you can defeat it. Because you don't want to go farther. There's a level cap to catching. Like, the entitlement.
Multiple Pokemon can jump you. If multiple Pokemon are attacking your trainer, the game gets hard. Nah, just avoid stupid decisions. And then there's other restrictions that come in and make the game complete garbage. Like, I found a patch of Scythers, and I didn't aggravate them, didn't have any of their guard up. I got a back throw on one of the Pokeballs with a perfect shot, bounces right off.
Because, it's pretty far away. Like, he wanted to cheese the game. Yeah, he went to cheese the game. I seen him cheating the game. He was also on a cliff, and he was trying to catch that one Parasect, level 30 Parasect. Early on in the game, by the way, he didn't get a second stage mon yet, and he was trying to cheese the game. And now he trying to cheese the game, trying to catch a Pokemon from far away that's probably level 30 also, or who knows what level they are. But Scyther ain't something you catch early on in the game. Scyther is pretty strong, literally, especially with the Eviolite. Anyway, regardless of that, though, the big mantis is like that. If you're wondering, the more you know, I suppose. But he wants to cheese the game, and he criticizes the fans and Game Freak, the manufacturer, developer, and he just always on. He's a tyrant. He really is a tyrant. It's kind of like Satan. You know how he was. Satan was prideful, just as arrogant on that level. Can't even see where he walking or where he looking. You know, like he is blinded. He is blinded. That's it. Yeah, he is blinded. He cannot see. He cannot understand. I don't think he can understand when he listens. Because you think that he would know that he is spewing out shit constantly. But this was supposed to be just the only video right here I was going to make. I got more, actually. More than this. Literally. Now, very rarely, you know, you get someone like Felicify. That's his name. Felicify. Here, I'll go to the channel. Felicify. Everyone hates him, supposedly. And they always give him, like, a lot of dislikes. Anyways. Oh, yeah, you saw I gave him a dislike. But, yeah, he's just nonsense, but there's something more to that. Yeah, on top of all this, there is something more. Though, literally, not only there is blind Seeple out there that, that don't seem to be able to wake up, that they got some type of mental problems, but they act confident. You know, they act superior too. You know, it's a certain type of classification that it's quite a bit out there. But, you know, it's worth noting. Heavily, yeah. And I'm glad I got something else to put in this video, too. It makes it even twice as worse. The reason why we got these blinded fools that can't think straight enough, but they make news videos and stuff. Not just talking about Pokemon game. No. That's not it. Clearly, there's more to it. You know, it's about anything. Like the Next News Network. Yeah, the Next News Network. Next News Network. Got it? So, like, they can never break free from their initial programming. They gotta stay on track. And when you talk to them, if you ever do, about NWO, so on and so forth, they would probably agree with you and stuff like that for a little bit, but they don't want nothing to do with you afterwards. It's amazing. They gotta keep the narrative. It's like a program. Yeah, it's a program. Matrix program. Oh. And now, this part of the video I got to explain. Who cares about this individual? Like, let's hear what he had to say anyways.
Was returned in the remake, so that's a rebuttal right there. I don't know. I haven't done a review of these remakes, and I'll do it sometime in the future when a new game isn't coming up fucking soon. Anyways, the point is, the fandom started to call Hardcore and Soul Silver overrated. Okay,
basically he's talking about Pokemon fandom cycle. Like there's a life and death cycle, and the old is on its way out because they're having children and stuff, or the opposite, dying in the streets, who knows. But regardless of the last fans of 25 years ago were now it all going to what we knew begin a new cycle where something like Legends Arceus, which is limited by the way, is acceptable. I know why. Says can never make a fair, steady progress. They don't want to do that. The companies don't. Because they can't do that. They got to remove things and add new things, and remove those new things and add something else. You know, it's never going to advance. We should have space technology by now, hologram technology, Hubble technology. But you know why we don't? Because the system is a system. Understand? It's like a computer system. It has to work in a certain way, or otherwise it will remove those who are in power from power. They don't have rights over us humans anyways. We're humans. Jeez. But, you know, again, I understand that there is this karma system and this like white system. You know, who got the whites, you know? It doesn't make sense. It's just narratives. It's like, yeah, sure, you could try to use karma as a narrative. You can also use the white system. Oh, they don't have no white over me. Yeah, I could say that all day long. You know, that didn't help me out. I was still thrown out on the streets before. For the second time, by the way. A lot longer, by the way. Like 30 times longer. Yeah. I think the first time was like 3 days. 3 or so days. And that was very interesting. 2020, during the pandemic. Summer, by the way. Man, Wayne every now and again. Whew. Jeez. That was insane. Like 3 months almost. Almost 30 times. Guaranteed. 30 days, yeah, per day. Yep. Well, regardless, though, it won't happen again. By the way, so there is this cycle, right? So it's out with the old, in with the new. This is how programmed these idiots are, right? And that's probably what's going to happen, because you got the PokeTubers that are also asleep. They might say something here and there to act cool and hip hop and stuff like that, but they're all asleep. They blinded. They can never progress fully. They only. Alright, so I had to take my data from the TikTok. I don't need the data to operate the app and what I have uploaded. But regardless, though, I had to delete that data because it was like approaching 4 gigabytes. So I needed a little more space to make this video. Anyways, so yeah, the cycle type of thing, they literally are going to try to do this. They're going to try to adapt the content creators. Ain't just Pokemon. It's not just Pokemon. It's others. Sure, there is resistance and stuff, but again, the Dark Cabal do not care about them specifically. The real problem is the fallen angels that are out there that want to make moves against humanity. That's a biggest problem. It's like a Trojan horse type of thing. You got the Dark Cabal as a horse, and what's inside or behind the scenes, operating, and even through the horse or whatever type of thing. Metaphor. It's a metaphor, right? Okay, fine. It's like cloak and dagger. It's not the cloak that you have to worry about, like the cloak is the Dark Cabal. It's the dagger you have to worry about, right? Jeez. Oy. Whew. But yeah, totally, like, it's really the puppet master. Yeah, there we go. Or even if it wasn't the puppet master that was operating with the Dark Cabal, it's still, they're going to come in and they're going to try to rule over because they want to become gods and goddesses and whatnot. That's why I have heard. Especially for Get Done. kind of weird. His name is Canton Dunn. It's a Trojan horse metaphor. Don't pay attention to him. He don't exist. Yeah, sorry, he doesn't. I mean, no, well, he does. And he did declare war against humanity, whites, and freedoms with other weights' names. Like the Zetas, and, hit Palladian weights, and that he represents, by the way, and Andromedans, and, what the other ones? Syrians. Which Donald Trump is supposedly Syrian. They still don't want to have us humans having a say in anything. What are they threatening about? What are they threatening about? Why won't they let us humans have a say in anything? Think about it. Think about it. Think. I'll tell you why. Because they actually here to try to take over. Or worse. Maybe get their revenge. They can't outrun the law. Ay. They lose.